Hey everybody, Fallen Pumpkin here. It's been a minute. The TLDR, for those who don't want to watch this video, is that I'm super unhealthy right now. I have doctor appointments coming up in the next couple months. Hopefully everything gets resolved, and then we'll get back to making content for you guys and the stuff I said we'd work on. Now the not so short version. Guys, it's been a really bad last month. About a month ago, we moved to our new townhouse here, and I know a lot of you are aware I'm medically disabled, for the main reasons being I suffer from chronic migraine with complex spikes and some severe mental health issues. I won't really get into the mental health issues in this. It's kind of embarrassing for me. But I will talk about the migraines, because on the day of the move, about a month ago, I was doing pretty good at the beginning, loading up the truck with stuff. And then I really started to have, it was like my body was shutting down, and a migraine started. Now, it's called chronic migraine because I always have a migraine. That doesn't always necessarily mean I always have pain. Granted that it's 95% I always have pain. But for the most part, it's mind fog or brain fog, for those familiar with it, where the worse the fog gets as my migraine starts to spike up, I'll start stuttering, and I can't decipher what I'm hearing, what people are saying to me. And then I get really sensitive to light as the full migraine starts to kick in. But there's one way I know I'm having a true migraine spike. And that is I get migraine auras, for those that have heard about them. It's like a prismatic cloud that starts in the center of my vision. This is how my auras work, because I know a lot of people experience them differently. But just think of it as a rainbow of light that blocks your vision. And it starts in the center of my vision, and it goes until it encompasses the whole eye. I can't see. And then it starts to clear from the center like a donut. And once it's completely out of my vision, I get slammed with pain. Now, one of these happened while I was moving, and it's been a long time since I've had that bad of a migraine. Preventative steps and medicine has really made them not as much of a problem in my life, the spikes. But this one was bad, and something was different with it. My heart rate was extreme. At one point, my watch dinged above 190. My Samsung smartwatch. And even while I was trying to rest in a car I had a thing over my eyes to keep the light out, because I become super sensitive to light. I'd been sitting in the car for over 30 minutes, and my heart rate was still over 170. I should have been prepared for this, because I've been starting to have some physical health issues over the past year. In fact, I even brought it up during a driver's license medical exam, because I have to do one every year because of my issues. And that never went anywhere, and that's partially my fault for not pursuing it further, and I kind of wish I did. Because over the past year, something I kept telling myself it was just in my head. I've been doing this for years because I have this what I now know to be false notion that I'm too young to have anything wrong with me. I suffer from severe mental health disorders, so whatever I'm dealing with, it's probably just in my head. And that was a mistake. Because the problems I was facing was that I was out of shape. I knew that. I was in the Army from when I was 18 till I was about 23. And I was in excellent physical shape then. So like I know being in shape and being out of shape, if that makes sense. But I should have paid more attention to some warning signs of anytime I tried to work on my physical health and tried to get back in shape. Something I've never experienced before was happening, and that was I'd have to stop because of either my heart or my head. No matter what workout I tried, even if it was as simple as sitting on the couch and just doing leg kicks, either my chest would start to hurt and my heart rate would get absurdly high, or I'd trigger a migraine. It's been even worse the past month. The past month, it's hard to talk about. I always fear being labeled a hypochondriac, I think is the term. Melman from Madagascar. But for the past month, I've been exhausted. I sleep for around 12 hours, and the whole time I'm awake, I'm tired. And my brain fog is on absurd levels unless I take stimulants and prescribed stimulants, let me be clear. And even with my prescriptions, I can still barely function. Going up and down stairs almost kills me. It triggers severe chest pain. And over the past month, something new's kind of happened, and that's been lower abdomen pain, kind of the lower section of my stomach. Now, I did all the initial checks of, like pushing in on your stomach. And it didn't change the pain at all. I did the jumping, didn't change the pain at all, and it was intermittent. But I should have tied this to some other things. For instance, I'm by no means a heavy drinker. The most I'd ever have was like a one drink a month when we're out with friends or something. But as of like a year ago, I've been absolutely unable to go anywhere near alcohol, to where a single drink, no matter how low percentage, makes me sick. On top of that, long story short, something's wrong here. No matter how hard I try to increase my physical health, my muscles never get tired before I have to quit. A migraine or chest pain. And it started to get so bad that even my wife has become concerned. And I admit it's my fault for not telling her everything I've been feeling health-wise, out of fear of... it seems my whole life there's been something wrong with me, and I'm tired of it. So I don't really like to talk about when things are wrong with me. So here I am. I'm hardly seeing my son. I'm hardly seeing my wife. And I'm getting nothing done because I'm either asleep or I'm laying on a couch. And bless my wife. She's helped me get everything together of, it's time to go see what's wrong with me. I don't think this is going to pass. Everything just keeps getting worse. So I have doctor appointments, both this month and next month at 2 different institutes. And those appointments will decide where I go from there. And the main concerns that I'm bringing to the health institutes is my migraines, if they even are migraines of where my brain stops functioning. My chest pain whenever I do anything physical, and how high my heart rate goes, and my inability to increase my physical health. Because I'm concerned about not being able to work out. I'm by no means a gym addict or anything, but for most of my adult life, I kept myself in decent shape. And now I can't. And all of this started to concern me that my son's not getting any younger, right? He's getting older every day. And I want to be there for his development. I want to be the father figure in his mind. I really hope everything turns out okay. And I really hope that it turns out it was my diet's wrong, or I hope it's something simple. But that's what's been going on with me the past month. I know it was probably really sporadic, hard to follow. It's kind of how my brain is functioning right now. I can hardly do anything. So it's going to be a while before the channel's back up to full capacity and we work on the projects we talked about in the 1,000 subscriber special. But to be completely honest, my priority right now is being there for my family as a healthy and fit father and husband. And everything comes second to that. So if you made it through this slog of me rambling to the mic about problems, just know I've really appreciated everybody's support and the kind words, especially in my Discord. And I hope that everything works out and we can start doing stuff together again. I think that'll be great. I might still, I'm trying to keep myself active, especially like mentally active. So I'll be doing some streams on Twitch, just variety stuff there. There probably won't be much to YouTube until I'm healthy again. But I'll see you guys around. And once again, thanks for everything. Bye-bye.